Alright, g'day teacher geeks. This game couldn't be easier. Write a letter on the board. Students have to think of as many key terms that start with this letter in the unit that you've been studying. It's that simple, no prep, max effect, but there's a couple of little details that will make this from a pretty boring, ordinary activity into a bit more engaging. So remember, the devil is always in the details. Here's how I like to make this game a bit more exciting. Number one, you got to get your trusty kitchen timer. 1 minute per letter is a really good amount of time. Put students in groups of 2 to 3. You write the letter. Now, here are the rules. Students in their 2s and 3s, they write as many words as they can think of that start with this letter that come from the unit you're studying. Or maybe if you're just beginning a unit, you could say from last year's work or from the previous unit, whatever you like. But the scoring system, they get 1 point for every word that no other group could come up with. Right? So that suddenly adds a bit more of a dynamic to it. So they have to think outside the box. So they write down as many words as they can think of. Now, the second real big tip I can give to make this a bit more engaging is when you're doing the scoring, so the students are saying out their words, it's really tempting for them to just say it to you. But actually they have to, you might start with a group, okay, group 3, tell us your words at the end of a round. They read them out. They're going to want to read them to you. You have to remind them, you're not talking to me, I didn't write anything down. They're saying their words to all the other groups. And the other groups, if they wrote down the same word, they yell out, got it. Now, just that little tweak, suddenly you've got a whole class full of kids going, got it, and then someone will say a word, and then there's silence, and it's yes. And so just getting students to talk to each other and listen to each other and respond is so much better, I find, than me being the adjudicator at the front, and it's also faster, right? I want to get through this game fast. I don't want to stand there and go, okay, all right, alphabet. Anyone get alphabet? Alphabet? No? Okay, that's the point. Alphabet. Oh, did you get it? I don't need to say anything. Just put it all on them. This is a zero prep, max effect game that I love. It couldn't be easier. Just choose a letter and students go for it. Now, it's not one of those games where students are going to walk out the room going, oh my God, we played the most amazing game in English class. It was so much fun. Can we play that again? But I guarantee you, and this happened with me at summer school recently, at the beginning of the class, if I walk in and go, right, who wants to play the alphabet game? Bunch of hands will shoot up and they'll say me. This is where we come back to what I talk about all the time, building blocks. This is not just something that's a little bit competitive and gets a bit of engagement and excitement. It's a great way to recap, to consolidate something at the start of a lesson. It's about reinforcing building blocks. We can't escape the importance of content, and so knowing the key terminology is really valuable. Now, this activity doesn't give us loads of formative assessment data, but it just allows the students an opportunity to sit there and think about, oh, what are the things that we've been studying recently? And that's really important, I think, to start any lesson, which is why I go back to my chaser lesson plan. It's what I follow all the time. Consolidate is the C at the beginning of any lesson. The alphabet game is a fantastic consolidation. Now, if you've got any tips or ideas on how to improve this or variations that you play, please leave a comment. That would be great. If you found this helpful and you think you might use it in the future, or to cost you, just leave a like. That'd be great as well. So then I know if this kind of video is helpful. Alphabet game, zero prep, max effect, my favorite.